Hey Alice, a lot of your fans are very inspired by your long relationship with the lovely Sheryl. Wanted to hear the story of the very first time you met and maybe what your first date was. Thanks, and love the radio show. Jenny Caputo, Los Angeles. You know, I always read these magazines, People and Us and the rock magazines, and all of them are about who's getting divorced, who's hooking up with who's doing what. Nobody ever writes about the long, good relationships. We're boring because we're in love.
What about
right?
40 years?
40 years
40
with.
years?
Wow, it sounded like she was. Oh, there she is. Sheryl and I are inseparable. We tour together. We've been touring together since she was 18 years old. And, you know, she's still my girlfriend. I know she's my wife, but she's still my girlfriend.
You know why? Because he still pursues me like I'm not already his.
Yeah, that's right. And that's something you guys got to think about. The first time we met, she auditioned for the show. 2,000 girls showed up as dancers for the Nightmare show. I wasn't the one that picked the dancers. Joe Turman and David Winters from West Side Story picked the dancers. And they saw Sheryl dance and they just went, well, she's a lock.
Well, they wanted a classically trained ballerina.
Yeah, and there she was. And I didn't really meet Sheryl till we got on stage and started doing rehearsals and stuff like that. And I was so busy doing everything else and trying to remember this. This show was complicated. So I kept going, okay, which one are you now? You're the dancing tooth?
And the snake.
And the snake.
And the spider.
And the ballerina. And we ended up on stage in bed every night together on Only Women Bleed.
Clarify that.
She was, you know, she was Cold Ethel. And so she'd be in my arms, and every once in a while I'd steal a kiss. And that's when I knew that, you know, that we should keep this relationship going on and on and on. And
I got a good one.
yeah, I got a good one. I knew quality when I saw it. But you're never going to read about happy marriages in magazines. You're only going to read about tragedy marriages and who's doing who and why and what. Rick Nielsen and his wife. Who else? There's been a lot of long. Dee and Suzette. We've been together a long, long, long time. You know, so there's been a lot of good marriages. Gene Simmons and Shannon have been together 35 years. Married for 2, I think. Together 35. And
say, why are we the anomaly and not the norm?
yeah, I mean, it's you know, you just have to find the right one, you know, and stay with the right one. It's so simple. Marry the girl you're in love with.
Ask Alice is brought to you in part by Napa Auto Parts. Stop by your local Napa Auto Parts store and conquer the job with Napa Know-How.